Welcome back to Guess the Death.
We are playing
on Obra Dinn.
The Return of the Obra Dinn.
I kind of feel like this is a very new way to tell a story.
I find it incredibly unique.
Very much so. We found a body that was stabbed or some shit at the ending of the last episode, but
we sure did.
I hope that they make maybe not like the same shit, but it would be really cool to see a game that was just like, you're an insurance detective for a shipwreck company, and like, it would be cool to see this become more of a thing and not just like a singular story. Although this is very unique. There are no other bodies here though, and all the other ones have X's. So
I'm just gonna look around for a second because
these might just be passenger areas.
Yeah, I think they are. I think these are passenger cabins,
or they might be like mate cabins.
I just wanted to look around a bit, have a look, see.
Could you have? You know the term "motion of the ocean."
Yeah.
How hard would it be to have sex in one of these areas? Like,
well, I suppose it depends on the roughness of the waters, wouldn't it?
Well, the fucking walls are probably paper thin too. That door's randomly open now too, though. Oh, bones! Let's do that one.
Let's do this one.
I know we lied. We're gonna do this one first. This might be a part of like way earlier than the Doom.
I think having sex on a boat was pretty uncommon, to be honest. In the Royal
Someone
Navy,
is shitting themselves to death. This man died of dysentery.
Sounds like he's also being crushed. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Well,
he wasn't being. He didn't shit himself. I'm sorry. I put so much stock.
Because
like
the front of the boat here was considered a latrine because you just shit through these holes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think that is what he was doing, and then he just had.
Whoa.
Oh, well, this is the.
Oh, he might be the author or the artist.
Artist.
Oh, the poor artist. Are you kidding?
The artist was shitting.
Oh, the poor guy.
His pants around his leg, his ankles.
He was taking a big old shit, and the Kraken was like, "Oh, these people need to die now."
Kraken dunked on him.
Is there anyone else in this area? Can we walk backwards?
That guy.
Could you imagine hearing some guy shit and then just hear it like get really like aggressive and violent all of a sudden? Like, oh, is he okay? Ooh, they're getting meals somewhere. There's Martin again.
There's Martin, my good friend Martin.
That must be one of the. Okay, maybe not.
Why? Who are you?
He was the one that was crushed originally.
Yeah.
That we found the first body.
I'm just wondering why his picture's cleared up because I don't know who that is.
I don't know. We could probably infer it
later. He's a midshipman.
He has to be. The outfit. Who are these people?
Unless
no, wait, those. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Why would you have a table set up between cannons? That feels like a terrible idea.
Well, if a cannon's not loaded.
The bow. Location of corpse. Edward Spratt, artist, met an unknown fate. He shit himself to death.
He was crushed by a terrible beast.
I wish we could add in the dysentery bit, though. Is there anybody else?
Oh, it might be this. It might be this guy. No, those are just. He's just asleep.
Well, those are they're kind of blacked out too.
Who else is dead?
That might be the cook. He's handling like that oven.
I think that's another midshipman.
Well, I don't know. He's got. Well, there's a cook and isn't there a cook assistant?
That's a midshipman, unless I'm completely wrong about that. I could be. I could be talking about my ass. Who else is dead? I didn't see any other.
Is another latrine person? No, there's.
Oh, on the top deck.
Oh, I didn't know we could go to the top deck in this scene. We'll have to revisit this memory in the top deck then, because how the fuck did he die? Who are these people? I think you have to action it.
Yeah, I just wanted to look around a little bit before I did.
Well, we can walk back into it. Sorry that this hasn't been a lot of jokes, but we're like very much invested in this shit. Go ahead and follow the wisp, but just go back into that memory again. We didn't even go up there. We need to start looking at the whole ship. I feel like that's kind of where it gets more difficult.
Yeah, I didn't.
Because like the lower we go, I bet there's still people moving on the top deck for shit and stuff. The poor sails.
They're looking a little ragged.
Do you see that out there? On the water? What is that? What the fuck is that?
I really have no idea.
Are those the bodies from the rowboat? Why would they be all the way up there? Do you want to do this memory or want to go back to the artist?
I didn't even think about it. I just,
You dipshit!
It was a new thing to look at.
Oh, these guys might be the ones.
You killed my brother. What? There was an accident. No ropes. Wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing. Lies. I shouldn't play it so. No, don't.
Okay, so he got clubbed. Oh, they were coming up in the rowboat.
Alright, I have a lot of things to infer from this. So let's get started. This
Oh,
man,
Jesus Christ. What? How do you know? Oh, okay, so two last names will be the same here.
Yes, we have two brothers. We know, because we talked about them earlier, because you said, why are there so many people that have two first names? So this is either Samuel Peters, or this is Nathan Peters. Or, no, I'm sorry, this guy is either Samuel Peters or Nathan Peters. We're going to say, for right now, that this is Nathan.
You are making a lot of... So you want to be the one that clubs the man to death, okay.
This man, we know, is a Dane, because they said...
What does that mean?
He's from Denmark.
Oh, there's only one person from
There's
Denmark.
only one person from Denmark, so this is Lars Lind.
Okay, and he got clubbed to death.
He was clubbed to death by this person.
By Nathan. By you.
By me.
And
we don't know
who the fuck is that? That one looks like a boy. Is that a priest?
And we don't know who you are.
Is there a priest on board? I don't think there is.
I don't think so. I don't think there is a check.
I think the only one that was really out of place was the surgeon, which really wasn't even all that out of place.
I wonder if there's anything else we can see here.
No, I think this is just a scene in itself.
Yeah, it's not going to let us out any further.
That goat's still on the deck.
Had a boy goat. His back legs are a little weird.
Yeah. I think they must have cut it while he was still alive so they could have that leg of goat stew, you know?
That would be unusually cruel, I would think.
Well, I don't know how things operate. I'm very much so... Okay, that man clubbed the Dane. Okay, are we sure there's only one Denmark person? I'm really kind of glad you caught the Dane part because I would have just breezed right by that. Oh, he was trying to get onto. The Dane was trying to get onto the boat.
You know what?
So maybe they saw the Kraken in the water.
Wait a second.
What?
All three of these guys, because this is early in the Doom.
This
right?
is the first part of the Doom.
These guys were that boat, weren't they?
Yeah, they have to be. There are three guys. If they killed the Dane, then there's three guys on the rowboat.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I was like, did they see the Kraken and jump in the rowboat right then, or
But I'm just like,
were they going down in the rowboat anyway, and then the Kraken came up?
Ipso facto that these guys are the guys that were on that rowboat. I'm talking about the one that we saw flipped
Right,
over.
in like part 6 or something. So there also has to be someone on board who's like, don't put the name down because we don't know if it's Nathan or Peter.
Well, I'm just gonna, if we're right,
continuity.
Yeah, if we're right, then it might fill it in for us.
That is
we got it.
very true. So you chose Nathan Pierce. Okay.
Let's see. Let's just try those. See if Samuel
Is there someone else on board? It only does that every 3 people you get.
Yeah,
right.
well, I didn't know how many we got, but let's say for the sake of whatever, let's say that this guy drowned.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
We got it.
Hey, there you go. Well done. 3 more fates correct. Okay, so it wasn't Lars. Edward, the artist got crushed. Okay, Lars is correct. So the Dane's right. You're right. Conclusion.
I guess we don't have that page yet.
I guess not. Okay, so the Nathan didn't get confirmed, and neither did the Peter bit. So, but Lars got killed by someone.
No.
By Peter.
That was
okay.
The
So
Nathan Peters we were right about. So this is Nathan Peters.
No, you changed the name, didn't you? You chose the other brother.
No, I changed it back because it didn't confirm anything. So then we knew that this guy fell overboard.
Okay.
So I went and guessed him.
Can you have the drown on the other 2 that are in the rowboat then, just so we know where they are?
You were drowned, by a terrible beast.
And then the guy with the book.
Who was you?
No, because he's not exploded. That's the one guy. Then that guy with the book. I think he might be like a priest or something.
He's something.
He's in 2 memories. Oh, he's probably the other one where he's getting flipped over. First memory.
This is the first memory he was in. What's the other memory you were in?
Show memories. So there's one.
So that's
part 1 of the Doom, and then there's another one right there. Oh, yeah, part 7. So yeah, that's when the rowboat flips.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that's definitely him.
So we know all these guys are.
Other than the Dane, all 3 of them drowned. Okay.
But he just
got him.
To death.
Case in point, son. Are you having fun being a detective? I sure fucking.
This is
okay,
right up my
so that's it. How many people died? What? Oh, so X's are deaths and slashes are living?
I think slashes are we don't know what happened, right? Because that's like all these people that...
What fate befell them?
We know that this guy was eaten?
Was he?
By the Kraken? We just saw him get grabbed.
We saw him get grabbed, you're right.
So I'm going to put that tentatively.
Open the book while the pocket watch is open to flip directly to the relevant page. Alright.
Who else?
We don't know anything about the name of the Celtic tattooed man.
Let's just say that this guy
drowned.
Just fell.
He fell overboard, so why don't we just...
Overboard.
Oh, I didn't realize fell was a thing. Okay.
Who are you?
Some of these guys showed up at the table at the very beginning, and I don't think we saw them anywhere else.
This guy... I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
We'll just have to... Why don't you go back down there into the cabin, and that must start the next chapter.
Yeah, I feel like this guy probably was killed by the Kraken, but I don't know that.
I'd imagine everybody who's still alive after that memory are the ones that are dealing with the captain. And so everyone else probably died somehow.
I think... Let's see. There's a couple chapters after this between...
But we also can't get into the chapter of the bargain for some reason.
Well, I'm just saying, like, there's still people left after
I feel like there's some loops somewhere where it's like, okay, I thought he died here, but I guess he didn't. Even though this is technically the end of the story. Those people could have lived. Not you, though. You're dead as fuck, son. Let's figure out what happened to you. I'm assuming this starts a different chapter.
I guess we're about to find out.
Och no. Your cut.
Och no?
Okay, well, whoever that is Scottish.
Leave me. Bear up, son. I'll stay with you. Tell Pete's mother
Pete?
I tried my best. Aye.
I don't think we can use that.
To pull him back to save him. You tell
We
him
can.
yourself.
I know exactly who that is.
Yep.
Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
Brennan.
Okay.
Okay, so it was the rope, not... Yeah. I remember hearing that. So...
Well, you are Brennan.
Tell Pete's mom.
Look for the name Brennan.
Let me say, where the fuck is Brennan? Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We might have passed it. There he is. Oh, there we go. We got another 3. Let me rephrase that. You got another 3. Okay, so Henry Brennan was knifed by Captain. Oh, that was the other guy in the one. Okay.
So we were right about that guy.
Being racist got us that one.
And we were right about
And the helmsman. All right, cool. Out of fucking way, Nathan. Fucking schmoovin' on this shit, man. I want to let you know, it would probably take me going back through all these memories again at the very ending for me to really piece things back together. Okay, there are a bunch of people dead on the ground here.
Well, the train conductor hat man got...
Oh, is this after the Doom, then?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Clubbed by... Okay, there must have been some sort of scuffle.
But...
Tell Pete's mom that I tried. We need to go back to that other memory.
This was Pete. The guy that exploded was Pete.
How do you know that?
Because remember, This guy...
You keep pointing at pictures and I'm like, how the fuck can you infer anything from these pictures, dude?
Well, this guy was the one who was pulling on the rope that was wrapped around that guy when they threw the bomb.
Oh, that's right.
So this guy...
So this is after the Kraken attack.
Yeah.
I thought we were working backwards. Okay.
So this guy is Pete. Peter.
I thought he said tell Pete's mom.
Well, yeah. Tell Pete's mom that I tried to save him because he's dead.
Yeah, so how could this be Peter?
No, this isn't Peter. This guy, the guy that was exploded is Peter.
Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, how can the guy lying on the ground say, please tell Pete's mom? Why wouldn't he just say, tell my mom?
Well, I don't... Peter.
Peter Henry or something, right? Or Peter something...
Peter Milroy, midshipman.
Sure. Was blasted by an explosion. Okay, so we know Brennan. Whoever the fuck this guy is, let's just mark down that he got stabbed.
Yeah, he was knifed by...
Someone over there, because that's blood
one
all
of
the way
these
over.
two dead people, probably.
Yeah. Well, there's also more blood going that way.
Well, going this way, I guess we'll see.
So, actually, those two probably didn't knife him then. He probably walked through these guys.
I guess we're about to find out.
Bro, what the fuck? Who is this the guy that smacked
the guy
the Dane?
that the captain clubbed.
Oh, the original knife guy. Okay. Can you walk past him upstairs?
No, I tried.
Okay. Alright, well then, yeah, just mark down that he was stabbed. I guess that's all
It's taken
the...
a long time to get us through this bad boy.
Well, now we're like, okay, explore the memory fast, and, you know, what we thought was not enough time beforehand, we're just used to now, and now we think it's too long. Was that still part... No, that was the escape.
The escape.
Are we writing this book backwards?
So this is the second to last chapter.
Okay. But the explosion thing happened in part 8.
Yeah. No, it happened in part 7.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess just
Part
mark
8 is
down
the
just
bar.
mark down that they got stabbed and
This person got
knifed, sure.
by
By
an as of yet
unknown.
unknown attacker.
Okay, apparently someone else is one of the other two
those
bodies,
two,
yeah.
Yeah.
Pick the one with the blank void space inside of him. Whoever the other person was fucking mauled to death.
I feel like he might have gotten his head blown off by a gun.
Now that
I don't know.
that's
what
a
else
safe
I
assumption.
don't know what else could do that to a person.
Well, the cannons seem to be very good at chewing through whatever's in front of it.
It's true.
But I feel like if it was a cannon shot, another part of the deck would be missing. I feel kind of bad for these people. The drama that happens aboard these ships would get you killed for no reason.
On this one, anyway.
The Obra Dinn, built in 1803.
1796. This takes place in 1803.
No, 1807.
No.
Isn't that the guy who just helped the other guy that was stabbed?
Yeah. Okay. So what that means...
That's the guy who originally was like, we need those shells in the captain's...
I'm guessing...
What is he holding?
A club. This
No,
guy
that
had a
guy.
gun.
Gun, okay.
So yeah, he blew this guy.
He blew that guy's head off. Or at least it's safe to assume he blew that guy's head off. There's 3 memories with him in it. Was that the kid who got stabbed?
No, that's the
the guy
first
who...
name.
Yeah, okay.
This is the guy that got stabbed.
Oh my god, the knife's still in him. Did he crawl that whole... Go back and see if that blood... Does that go past them still? It does. He must have crawled all the way from over there.
Right, but the blood, his blood, it looks like starts right here. See, because that's
That
where the
is
trail
true.
starts.
Okay. Okay, so who the fuck is this guy? Or no.
Well, this
What
is the
happened?
train conductor.
What happened here? That's my big, like, okay, so what happened here? What can we infer here?
Well, whoever he is, we know that he was clubbed to death, and we know the name of the gentleman who did it. Although I can't remember what it was. Who are you? You are Henry Brennan.
Henry Brennan the brother of Abigail. Clubbed
You were clubbed
by
by...
Henry. He's at the top.
He's at the bottom.
Oh, so he is.
Because that's not the brother of Abigail. The brother of Abigail is the first mate who was walking down the stairs. This guy.
Sir, another man. The shot-faced man.
Yeah, the man got his.
You have it in your brain, and you're like, all right, yeah, he's dead. Oh, that's his head. I thought that was his hat. I'm just like, what the fuck is that bit glowing over there? Okay, so 2 fucking idiots died right here. Where are you going? We know where it is. Why do you gotta do that? Why can't it just be like a quick arc and just go down? I think this is where we'll get most of the drama and names, is right here in this one.
Probably a name or two, maybe.
Oh, so he heard them and then they stabbed him.
Yeah. No names.
No names, but a struggle was made for that gun. So he got stabbed, and then the guy who got stabbed was the one who blew off his head.
Yeah.
No way.
The guy who got stabbed is right here.
Okay, never mind. I thought too
I guess these guys were talking about mutiny.
And then he walked in on it.
He got caught. He walked in on them. I think maybe this guy stabbed him.
Then why would his friend turn on him and blow his head off?
Maybe this guy. These guys were like chums or something. I don't know which one's the good guy and which one's the bad guy.
I don't know if any of them are. I think the kid who got stabbed is definitely the one who shouted mutiny.
Yeah.
And then these two were talking about sailing east and selling fish and shells for gold. And then another guy comes into this memory after and beats and clubs the other guy.
Go up here now. Okay, well that's they're throwing a dead person.
Who the fucking what? This must just be a mutiny portion of it. So they mutinied, then the Kraken attacked, and then the captain killed what was left.
Now, this is after the Kraken attacked.
Oh, well, then no wonder it's a mutiny. Okay.
You got domed.
Is that on there? You got domed?
You got shot with a gun by
We don't know who.
somebody.
Who else is... Okay, that body's dead. Okay. No shit, it's a body, Noah. It has to be dead if it's a body. Man, this just... It really sucks because in this whole portion of this part, I have not felt like we've correctly... Well, maybe not correctly, but I feel like there's not a lot you can grasp onto here.
I'm hoping we'll eventually get some kind of...
What the fuck is that over there?
Maybe we'll find
Jump in the water. Tell the rowboat man to go. You take you all the way over there.
Give me over to that shiny, sparkly thing.
You see that shiny, sparkly fucking thing over there, man? Take me to it.
Let them go.
Okay, another person. Oh, those look like the. That looks like the bitch that you thought was the missus, right?
Yeah, that's her.
The missus fucking domed that guy. How are you dead?
This guy's dead.
We've seen him a few times, haven't we?
I think so. It looks like maybe these guys got in a sword fight. This guy killed this guy.
And then she shot
And
him. Who the fuck is that, and why you blurred out?
I
don't know who that is.
Uh,
We've seen him before, but I don't think we.
that's the doctor. I feel it because his sleeves are rolled up, like a surgeon's would be.
Yeah. I can't. I'm gonna be honest, Nathan. I can't really see what the fuck's going on down there. Why does that look like the kid that got stabbed? He might not have been. Why would they be coming on board? Yeah, they're probably trying to leave.
Yeah, I think this is called the escape because these guys are leaving.
Yeah. Okay. He also. Oh wait.
That's the captain.
That is the captain. No, he definitely got shot by her though.
So if we're operating
If we're
under
right,
the assumption that
this
is
is
the
right.
doctor, then that would seem to indicate that these people escaped. These three.
The doctor probably escaped.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's another person.
That's the
the other
miss.
lady.
That's the miss. Yeah. So those passengers escaped.
That's the guess. That's the assumption we're going to work on.
But there's also that guy who looked like he was jumping back onto the boat.
I think he was lowering the boat.
That's true.
That's what it was.
Okay, so that guy got fucking domed by Mrs. whatever the fuck.
We're shot with a gun by
Passenger...
Emily Jackson.
Yes. There we go. And 11 others were present. Fuck! Oh, God!
There's 4, 5, 6, 7...
There's one over there on the... Yeah.
8... Oh, wait, maybe we can get out here and see more of what's going on down
8.
here.
Those doors are closed. Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, so this is the guy that stabbed
Mutiny.
him.
He's the one who said mutiny. Where is this other blood coming from, then?
He's
He's loading a gun, isn't he? What's he doing with his hands? No, he has
I
nothing.
think he's just, I don't know what he's doing, but...
So-
he's got the gun on his...
Oh, so
No.
he came over here and pulled a gun on him.
So he stabbed this guy, and then this guy probably tried to struggle against him. He pulled the gun. This guy wrestled the gun from him.
And blew his head off with
domed
it.
him.
Okay. So as soon as we learn those two names, we can figure out we can write that down. I just hate that this guy he survives to
everywhere.
the. I say he survives to the very end, and he's always like randomly on some railing someplace.
Absolutely everywhere.
He watched it all go down and was like, "Yeah, you know what? We should kill the captain. He's obviously killing all these people." God damn! The flood of information is you can't filter it. You can just go off your gut.
We gotta get a name here eventually, right?
The only name we've got in this entire chapter was the Brennan. That was it. And the Pete's
We got
mom bit.
Pete, I guess, yeah.
That was the rope. That wasn't Pete. This is...
Last one. Move quick.
Okay, they're loading.
You'll not take the last part.
Paul. We know this guy's Paul.
Okay, Paul was definitely the one that just fell. Okay, that's Paul. I feel like that's Paul. That's
You're
gotta be Paul.
And you...
A midshipman?
Are you a midshipman?
That's the...
You're a first mate steward. Okay, so I was wrong. These are stewards. The Ascot gang, those are the midshipmen.
Okay.
Ascot...
So then that means the guy that you thought was the surgeon is not the surgeon, then.
No, that could... Well, he's wearing a tie. That's a tie.
How the fuck can you differentiate that,
Look,
Nate?
they licked it.
No,
See,
you're right, you're right.
that's
I have to,
definitely
okay,
a
I have
tie.
to really look at it. Okay, so Pete got stabbed by unknown number 1. You're right, that is definitely the surgeon guy. Who the fuck is this idiot? And why is he...
Well, he's...
I get, okay, he was shot by, yeah, okay, we just saw him die.
Yeah. He's been in a lot, though. He was down he was with the cannons when the Kraken was attacking.
True. Where'd the captain come? Okay, the captain tried to shoot his gun up in the air and, like, resolve it before it
Let's go back down.
got violent. Those two are running up there to see what the fuck's going on. Okay, that's where they were. Yeah, they're there.
Down here.
Okay, they killed somebody else.
Who the hell are you? You're Abe Lincoln.
I thought
He's got his arm ripped off.
That is very true.
Probably by the Kraken, if I had to guess.
Okay, so those two are talking about mutiny, and then that guy, the boy overheard
This
them.
guy over
He
here.
was probably only there because of the blood stain, like all the way over there. He was probably trying to figure out what the hell happened. And then you have these two running up here to figure out what the fuck's going on up here. Okay, so Pete died via stabbing. Or I guess killed by sword would be more appropriate.
Yeah, he was sworded.
By an unknown.
Or his name was... It was Paul. Paul Moss. Paul Moss, you were sworded.
Killed by sword.
By an unknown.
We do not know the name of that yet. Who else is dead?
The
Armless man, you're right. Who else is dead? Oh yeah, arm guy. It's weird, I feel like they always just like, there's a corpse one random spot in all these scenes just to like keep it moving. But it's like, how the fuck did you die? Whatever, I'll figure it out. And then like you go like what is working here? This is definitely the first part of the escape then.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be the first.
Well, that last part was part 2, so this has got to be part 1. I kind of do like how the ship is slowly filling up with bodies. Not that I want to transport a cargo of the dead like a carry-on or something, but it's just interesting. No shit!
The squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
Okay, that gives us a lot of clues.
The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off.
What?
You should rest.
Curse that does that live for nothing.
You can hear the heartbeat. Okay, so this might just be this scene and then like... Okay, that's... No, that's not the kid.
That's the first mate.
Yeah, someone's coming up from the other deck. That's the kid that heard mutiny.
Yeah. That's the
That's
captain.
the captain. So there's probably nothing else here. It's probably just that.
Well, we did get some pretty important clues from that.
Well, we got the Frenchman bit, which I don't really know how that's going to help. Are there only two Frenchmen?
Well,
There's France.
The bosun's mate is going to be... So this must be the bosun. This is the bosun. And whoever the bosun's mate is, which I don't know how we'll find that out.
He said he was already dead, so he's probably in a different memory.
Torn apart by the Kraken.
Why don't you look at
In
the
the Kraken?
look at the crew manifest one more time and see
Well,
if there's any Frenchmen.
I was going to look at this because...
Oh, that's probably an easier way to... Well, the picture becomes clearer whenever we can figure out who they are, right?
That's true.
I don't know. I just look for the crew manifest and see if there's another Frenchman. A lot of them are English, but like there are random like, oh yeah, Turban,
Well,
you're definitely this guy.
We know it is an officer's mate because
Because he's the bosun's mate or whatever.
that guy said, "Where's my Frenchman?" And he said, "Your mate has been
Right.
Your mate's dead. He's been torn apart."
So that's the guy who's dying in this scene is him.
And the bosun is the guy who's got his arm ripped off.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He says, "Where's my Frenchman?"
Right, okay.
Your mate got torn apart. Well, I don't know. You
Have we
think
seen him?
you
He might have been in that original, like, Part 8 Demise deck scene then.
You would think that
He would be
you'd
highlighted.
be able to see from here where he is.
What happened to my Frenchman? Well, he was crushed to death. So this is the bosun.
This is the bosun.
Okay. What do we say he died from? Just
I'm guessing
bleed out or
I think
mangled
torn
or...
apart is literally an option.
Okay. Well, that'll do then. And I'm assuming this memory will lead to the next deck down below. Because that one deck's opening.
Possibly, yeah.
We'll see. Who knows? It's like the beginnings of the memories are way less chaotic than... Which, whatever. Okay, Escape, Part 1. Location of corpse. 5 others were present. Alfred Kielston Bosun met an unknown fate. He was fucking torn apart by Beast. Can you just look for me and see if it, like, bleed out is an option on that?
Yes.
Poison, spirit strikes, man, blah, okay. Illness, knife, froze, fell, exploded, expired. Expired might be a better term.
We can try it. Expired.
Oh, okay, never mind. That means old age. Never mind. Who the fuck died aboard this vessel of old age?
Alive, axed, burned, clawed, clubbed, crushed, decapitated, drowned, eaten, electrocuted, expired.
Okay, you're probably right. You're
I
probably
just
torn
read that
apart
say
by...
torn apart by a terrible beast.
Yeah, that feels right. Okily dokily. And then, who are the other people present? Because...
Well, we know it's
one of these idiots...
this guy.
He got shot by
These
that
are the
guy.
two guys, that we're talking. This is the guy
That was the
caught
mutiny.
Person was coming out of that room, and the captain was going upstairs.
Right, okay. That's all we got.
You want to see me make a really stupid guess?
What is the stupid guess?
Okay, well, you're gonna have to bear with me here.
I'm bearing with you.
See this guy here?
Yeah, isn't he the one that stabbed the guy on the top deck whenever they were rowboating away?
No, that guy had a beard.
Okay.
This guy has appeared in various memories. He died during the Doom, which was the Kraken portion.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for me to make a big-brained play?
Big brain, okay.
Yeah. Let's find this guy in the picture.
Do you think this guy died from the Kraken? Is that your play?
This is a big-brained play. Are you ready? Here he is, right?
Yeah.
Now, what do we know is a French stereotype?
Smelling.
A striped shirt.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I was just going to say smelling.
This guy, right, he's wearing a striped shirt.
Uh-huh.
We know that the bosun's mate was torn apart by the Kraken.
Yeah.
And we know that he's French!
Well, that's true.
So,
He's gotta be
big-brained
He's gotta be
play.
Charles Miner.
This guy is Charles.
Oh my fucking god, Nathan! Look at you
I
go.
knew it.
Shit's sake. You filled in that name, it was like, fuck you, dude. Okay, the bosun was torn apart by the beast. Peter Milleray was blasted by an explosion. And then, alright, Charles Miner, bosun's mate, was torn apart by a terrible beast. God damn it, Nathan. You're fucking schmooving on this shit, man. I like how you're like, this is a big assumption. I was like, it's probably right, whatever you're about to tell me. French people like to wear striped shirts, so inferring that...
You know, they like you,
No,
you look up like a French guy.
You're very
with, like,
right.
a striped shirt.
You're very
like
right. You're very correct.
Whatever that hat is called.
I feel like half this game is like, I don't mean to be racist, but... That's how the first... I was like, that guy's bald, and, you know, he kind of looks Asian, so I'm assuming, you know, that's a typical Chinese, like...
Absolutely.
I absolutely
Galaxy brain.
I absolutely love that it was like, listen, I don't mean to be racist, but this guy's wearing a striped shirt, and I know French people like striped shirts, so... We also know there was a guy in this memory who was torn apart. Oh, disappearances. She alive. Oh, shit, we gotta know where they went.
Where you went, right?
Fuck. Okay. Well, that throws a fucking pin in the people who live. I'm going to Africa. There must be, like, certain scenes where they're like, oh, this person mentioned going here, so they're probably alive.
This doesn't say.
The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I persist details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Okay, so once you go through all of them, maybe the bargain thing is like, I overheard this bitch talking about how she wants to start a business in Africa or something like that. That's probably where all those clues will come in. That's probably why those arrows are all three.
Ooh, wait a second here. I might be getting big-brained again.
Oh, God. Well, here's the thing. We've made several assumptions about people that have not yet been confirmed, so...
Well, I'm about to get galaxy-brained.
Galaxy-brained, okay. Enough, Captain cannot be trusted, you have a plan. I love how they're talking about that, and literally, like, 10 feet away was the captain, like, walking up the stairs. They were talking loud enough for him to hear, I feel like.
I feel like at that
Fresh
point,
bastard. What does that make you feel? That's the guy who got stabbed was the fresh bastard.
Yeah.
He must have been a kid. He could have been one of the little tiny, like, whatever fucking mates or whatever.
I think he was a midshipman, yeah. Where does this take? This is the escape.
Yeah, so the escape happens and then literally the end. That was why I was so confused why we went from the end to the Kraken attack. That's why I was like, oh, did they try to escape before the Kraken? But they're in the Kraken, yeah. I didn't think about
I'm
that.
about to make a big brain play.
Oh, you think they escaped to one of the islands right there? Okay.
Because if that's where they were at the time...
Well, and they were getting off on
They were
the
getting
left
off-
side.
So I'm guessing they went west.
That would make sense. Which way was the storm heading? Because that was where the Kraken was with the storm. That's such a fucking bizarre thing. Okay, so she arrived to Azores. She would be
I'm
alive
just
to
going to put
Azores.
that for now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wherever you are, you're alive. And you
Same thing.
are alive.
We think that's the surgeon, right?
We're just going to see.
No, Henry Evans is the surgeon. Oh yeah, he would be alive. He's the one writing the book.
Yeah, evidently we're wrong about where they went, but we do know that they're alive. So they're.
Well, they would have
Maybe
gone. They either went there or
Let's try.
Canary or whatever.
Madeira.
Madeira.
Right.
Well, I think in one of the chapters, because we got a piece of something from a different chapter because it went to that chapter and then like etched it in,
Yeah.
but we didn't get to see it.
Let's try. That's not even an option.
Canary Islands was an option. The Canary Islands are right there, isn't it? I don't remember. This is a terrible game for me because I can't remember things.
Well, let's try. Let's be a little broader in our.
Well,
let's just say they went to
Africa.
Africa.
I was gonna say Africa could be, or Madrid or whatever. Is that an option?
No, Madeira was not.
Madeira. I can't fucking say things.
Unholy
Unholy Captives. Ooh, I can't wait to get to that one.
Let's just say that they are alive in Africa.
That would be a very broad... Yeah, that feels fine. Alive in Africa. But nothing's changing, so I mean...
Well, we could just be very wrong.
Nope, we're right. That's 3. Well done. 3 more fates correct. Okay, yep. It'll be all 3 of the ones you just did, too. Yeah, it fucking will. Yeah, it fucking will. God damn it. 4 wayward souls disappeared.
A lot of
during
those
this
we've got so far, though, we know how they died, and we know their names. We just don't know the names of the person who killed them.
Right. Why don't you go back and change that last guy who was on the rowboat to Africa, too?
That's probably a good idea.
And then we'll schmooze from there. So, the people who disappeared randomly during that one, we don't know the name of that one, but
yeah,
we know those they all lived. Okay. All right. Where's the next body at? We need to start getting more fucking names here.
Might be, this is
open now. Cool. It's keeping my fucking attention. I'll tell you that much. Okay, this is like the cargo hold then, isn't it? Well, there's a big old fucking pile of blood. See it stacked neatly with the RBC chromosome showing? What? Okay, there's a body with flies or some sort of...
I don't know if that's like flies or...
Is that 2 people or 1?
Magic.
No, that's 1 person. It just spread out. This person expired from old age. Watch.
That would be funny.
That would be hilarious.
I feel like this is not a ship where people die of old age.
Why else would it be an option?
Maybe a red herring.
They make for the lazarette. What is that?
The lazarette is like it's like a area of a ship. It's almost like a part of the cargo hold or something.
They must be talking about the Kraken.
He was shot.
He was shot by what? What the fuck is that?
Big ass crab.
What the hell? Oh yeah, that guy must have shot through the crab
You know
and
who
hit him.
that is? Can you tell? I could tell by his dopey
Is that the guy who tried to kill the captain?
Frenchman.
Oh. I
think.
can't
I
tell.
could just see
Can you
his
get
dopey-
closer?
his Dopey grit. No, I can't.
Can you go around the sides?
Who's that? Who's this?
That looks...
That's the first mate.
Who the fuck are these people? Oh, there's Top Hat.
Okay, well so we know that this happened earlier.
Yes, this is
But
before.
that
This is
guy's
a different
alive.
chapter. He might be pulling something.
That guy's the guy who got his dome shot off by the cannon.
Yes. He got shot through the wall by someone in this
By the
room.
French guy, I think.
Well, if we can't get closer, then we're going to have to assume that, yeah. I love that he was hiding behind this wall and still died. Oh, we can actually guess who he is.
We could try.
He's 3... We're not going to get it. I wasn't encouraged.
No, I was just looking at... Well, we know, because he's a steward, right? Because all the stewards have the same outfit.
I would assume so, yes.
So we know that he is a steward. That's not super helpful. There's a lot of stewards.
Yeah. I like how it's like the first mate. The first mate also has a second mate, which also has a steward, which also has a third mate, which also has a second. So, I didn't realize that like every single chapter is probably going to be like a different beast.
Or, yeah, it's some sort of...
The one guy who had his arm torn off said something about a curse.
I think he was talking about maybe the Kraken. I don't have any idea.
Well, if all these things keep happening aboard this vessel, maybe the vessel is just cursed. That's the name. In the port walk. We don't know who it is, but we know they got shot.
You were shot.
Which seems to be most of
God,
these.
and I'm going to even go so far as to say that you were shot by Charles Minor.
Oh my god, Nathan. How could you? Who else is dead? Can we walk through door? Oh, there's someone. Does the scene go all the way down here? Oh, that guy was pierced by something. That doesn't look like a... Wait, look to your left.
I can't. stuck in place.
Oh. Well, there was someone in that either stabbing him or it was another crab stabbing him. But it looked like a pitchfork to me.
I guess we're about to find out.
Do none of those doors open? Is it just reinforcement?
They do, in fact, open.
No, not the... I meant the, like, in between, like, these.
Oh, I think those are just windows.
Okay.
I don't know what they're for, to be honest.
Protect the middle of the ship.
Where'd
the wisp
that guy,
go?
like, right here?
Yeah, he was. He would have been right on that door, actually, right next to the stairs. It would have been right there.
Yeah.
We should have been following the wisp.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there he
I guess
is.
we left the wisp behind.
Well, that's fucking stupid. It likes to go everywhere it wants anyway. This just feels like a way to extend playtime to me. Not that that's a bad thing. I'd love to spend more time in this goddamn environment, but still.
Complain to the developer. Poor guy. He's
No, that looks like
highly
someone
invested.
harpooned him or some shit.
Or we will imminently find out what happened.
Well, probably not in the liking.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
You're very calm about that. This man is...
Give me that gun. Okay, so they got the crab,
He got the crab.
and they're washing the deck. Okay, can you go upstairs?
No.
No, okay. So, can you walk back the other direction to see if he's still there?
I just want to look...
Okay, this scene doesn't really give us much.
Midshipman...
What the hell does he have in his hand?
A blunderbuss. Something. Some
So
sort
he
of-
does. Some large barreled thing. Can you walk
That
down
looks like
the-
an old... That looks like a grenade. An old grenade launcher.
Oh,
Flintlock
did they have those?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so whatever happened to him must have been during the crab attack.
Yeah.
So this-
Okay, so that's the doctor.
That's the surgeon, yeah. That's the man who wrote the book. That's a Henry Evans.
Wrote the book.
He did write the book.
He wrote 2 paragraphs of the book.
Hey, listen. He's writing the book as we find things out for him.
There is a spiked. So let's just say he was spiked.
by a well, I guess it fills in Terrible Beast. Who else is dead? Oh, I guess the guy in the middle. I keep doing that. I keep like, who the fuck is dead? We should have walked down that pathway to see if that guy was still dead there, if anyone was with him.
We can go back if we need to.
Why aren't any of these jackasses wearing name tags? What the fuck is that?
We can look at that evidently later too.
Or maybe it was an actual cow head at one point. Well, that explains the pool of blood.
Yeah.
And is the crab death part of it too?
I guess so.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Can I look at him?
No.
Give me my... There we go.
No, you cannot. Well, this will be our last one in this episode. How about that?
That works for me.
This poor bastard.
Doesn't sound great.
What the fuck is going on here?
Fire.
Oh, someone lit him on fire! Okay, someone's crawling away over there.
The doctor.
That's the doctor.
That's the guy that was shot.
Okay, so he doesn't die in this scene then, but he also got spiked.
There's the guy that got spiked.
That's the man who exploded.
Okay, at least
Who the...
guys
What? Okay, that was the initial
these guys
fight.
were both decapitated.
True. What are they... There must be another crab over there.
See,
That's the
that
Frenchman.
French guy.
That shot the other guy through the wall.
I think that's the first mate. Yep.
Yeah, he's in all of them.
Who are you? Oh, you're just that crying little baby man.
That might be the mutineer guy. I don't think we've seen him yet.
That's the guy that that clubbed the Dane to death, isn't it?
Oh. Dude, you're retaining so much of the faces And I just can't make heads or tails of most of them because I'm like, that just looks like gray and white. 11 others were present. Okay.
There you are.
So he got burned, which is probably the worst way to die on a vessel. Oh, so now we go back to the decapitations.
Yeah, I want to look at you. Yeah, you're Nathan Peters.
He was one of the rowboats, right?
He was the... yeah.
Okay, we don't have anything on you. That's Henry. Can we infer how the crab died? Fucking Jesus. Okay, they died together, whatever happened. Could you imagine that? A crab jumps aboard your vessel, immediately decapitates 2 people before they even got their wits about them, and then
Yeah, that would...
the rest of everybody on the fucking deck's gotta figure out what the hell to do. Fight the fucking thing! Stab it in the goddamn face! It has no face! It's a crab!
I could have sworn there was like a weird grudge girl running that crab. In like the first thing where that guy was shot. Didn't it have like a grudge girl on top of it?
A grudge girl?
Yeah, like the movie The Grudge, you know? Like it had a bunch of hair down
Oh,
over
yeah,
its face.
like Sadoku or whatever the fuck her name is. Were no use. Remember how I said the last memory was going to be the last one? Man, look at that crab go! Holy
It does
shit!
have a grudge girl.
Yeah,
on
it's
top
got like a
of it.
Sadako bitch on it. Dude, it's like a evil mermaid. These poor bastards.
Well,
What is the Fosama royalty thing? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did they have
Formosa.
royalty aboard?
Well, we remember because we were talking about we don't know what Formosa is. They were a bunch of passengers from
Right.
Formosa.
That's right.
I
Okay.
guess it's these guys.
Who the fuck are you? Oh, okay. There's multiple. Ooh.
Okay, well, there's that guy
That man got spiked as well.
Whoever you are, you got spiked.
Okay, so Soldiers of the Sea sounds a hell of a lot more. Makes a hell of a lot more sense now. There's that guy again.
Peters.
Nothing else happened up here. There's the boarding X.
Ooh, this guy looks like he's about. Oh, no, it looks
No,
like
the
this
wall
is
caught that one. There's the blunderbuss.
Here's the Frenchman. And
Top hat,
top
giving him a
hat.
rifle. Okay, so really the only thing there is the decapitations, I guess. We don't even know their names. Who is this and how did they die?
You were decapitated by a terrible beast.
Too bad we can't
You
find
were
them.
also decapitated by a terrible beast.
This unknown soul. The only thing that was spoken in this bit is burn it quick. Burn to the quick, Nathan!
This is gonna be this guy.
Yeah, that would be the guy that's spiked up in the wall. How are there 2 of these fucking things? I'm kind of wrapped up in this memory, so if you want to keep going till the memory's over, that's fine.
Works for me.
You don't give a shit either way.
I'm just having a good time.
Alright, you're gonna have to climb the deck here. Could you imagine if these bodies, they just left them there, they never threw them overboard or gave them a burial at sea or anything like that?
It would smell bad in this ship.
I have a feeling it's going to smell bad in this ship regardless of
I
what
guess, yeah,
happens.
there's already, like, this guy.
So,
Oh.
they got attacked by sea people, and then they got attacked by the Kraken. I would have just suicided. I would have been done. I'm like, you know what?
Well, the captain did, to be fair.
That was a different language.
Beat the quarters. Beat the quarters for everyone out there.
It's already done Nick in.
Nick. Okay, well we know this guy's Nick. No, this isn't Nick. But somebody who is dead somewhere is named Nick.
They already done Nick in. Can you go up?
We sure can.
Nick's probably dead up here.
Hello, Nick.
Yeah, that's probably Nick.
Unless you're not. Is there somebody...
Oh,
Are you
there's
Nick?
also... That doesn't look like a Nick.
That looks like an Asian man.
Yeah, that sure does.
It's weird, though, because...
You can't guess their name.
Yeah, I feel like, is there somebody...
That might be the next corpse that is in the sequence. So he got spiked. There's really nothing else going on here. There's like these people like figuring out what the fuck to do.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that this is Nick.
Yeah, I would also assume that. Because, again, why would a man who looks Asian have the name Nick?
You're Nicholas.
Nicholas Botterill, top man. I bet you are a top man, buddy. You don't look like a bottom for sure. This guy looks like a bottom.
Yeah, he does.
Man, that's a really fucking freaky... Look at their little spears. They got like barbs on them and shit.
Spooky.
Is there really nothing else we can get from this? I hate that.
We can keep looking after this goes away.
I know, but it just sucks that like each memory is like, okay, there's a lot of people here. I don't have anything on them. I don't know their names. Other than the fucking first mate who seems to always be at the end of all of them things. So he got fucking spiked. Come on, boss. I feel like that's... And demon. What language is that?
I couldn't say.
Hang on, I have a phone right here.
Well, that's cheating.
You don't want to do it like that?
No, we can't.
Okay, alright, fine. That's fair. Alright, I won't do that.
As I was saying, beat to quarters is
They've
what
already done
they
Nickin,
would
which is probably the
say
guy at the top.
on a ship. They would beat a drum, and that's how everybody knew to prepare for battle on a ship. If you would beat to quarters.
Okay.
And they usually did it to the beat of Heart of Oak, which was the British Navy anthem.
The whole of the ship was made of oak.
Come cheer up, my lads, 'tis to glory we steer, to find something new in this wonderful year.
I don't know that one, buddy.
That's Heart of Oak.
Ah. Yeah, no, I don't know that one.
I am just fascinated by the Age of Sail.
Listen, the only time that will ever be repeated is whenever we're like sailing amongst the stars. And we were born in the wrong age for that, so this is how we have to live vicariously through the people dying aboard this vessel.
It's true.
Nathan, we would be the ones to die at sea anyway.
Good. Can't happen soon enough.
Okay, he got fucked. That's Nick. He got fucking speared.
Yeah, you're Nick. And you got
Man, they just crawled up the side too. That's terrifying.
This guy's fallen
That's the guy who fell onto the
capstan.
Yes. So those are all the
There's
guys who
Lord
run
Lind.
downstairs.
There's Nathan Peters. That guy was crushed with the cannon by the Kraken.
Yeah.
You were shot by the cannon.
Most of the other people in the scene die from the Kraken, I want to
This
say.
guy was killed by the captain.
Or they live a little bit longer. He looks new.
You
No, he doesn't.
fell overboard on that boat.
There's
You're
the Frenchman. Yeah, so everybody else, there's two coming on board. Why is he falling from the... Maybe they speared him or something?
Maybe.
He's probably the next corpse.
I would have to guess that he is, yeah.
Okay, so the only thing we can infer then is that Nick got fucking done in by this guy. And there's really not... Is there anything at the front of the ship? It's the only place you didn't go. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's down here.
That's it. See, this is the thing, though. Like, they give you this big, giant scene where this thing happened, but it's like, what else? What else can I grab from this? All I know is that these people were here. Yeah, the next one's got to be the last part
But
of
we
this.
do know that this is Nick, and we know that he was speared.
He was spared.
Speared by a
Terrible beast.
terrible beast.
One memory.
Or is it an enemy? No, by a terrible beast.
No, a foreign enemy.
Right, for an enemy.
Yeah, that's definitely.
Tell me what happened to you, buddy.
Yeah, let's do this guy and then we'll be done. Because this is. I know you're intrigued, my God, but we gotta have a cutoff somewhere.
Well, shoot.
I know this should definitely have been like a one-day thing because we're gonna fucking forget so much shit.
Forget everything.
Oh no! Come on, quit your swirly bits. Get down here. Show me that goddamn body. Wonder how many people in the end died on the main deck anyway. Most of them. You think he just fell?
Okay, so
Oh, ooh. Oh, lightning!
he was struck.
Oh, we're like up on the...
Okay, okay.
So he got struck by lightning!
We know that all of these people. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait a second. So we know that these people are all top men.
Well, we kind of already figured that. He didn't have a shirt on.
Well, it doesn't.
Wait, look at all the top men and see. Most of the top men are Asian. Can you like infer his name from that?
We can try, but I think there's like 4 top men that are Chinese.
That's what I'm saying. No. I mean the Celtic guy.
I feel like he might be. This might be Maba. This might be from New Guinea. Let's see.
I don't fucking know. He's definitely not Russian.
No, that's not what I meant to hit. You're from New Guinea. Who are you?
That is a man in between the...
Is that the... Okay, that's the... Oh, who are you? Oh, you're Chinese. There's no telling.
Okay, that guy was shot earlier.
This guy...
So, the man who falls into the capstan got fucking struck by lightning?
Looks that way.
Holy shit. Look at where the door is on this one. It's just down there.
Okay, so...
Yeah, most of the top men are Asian.
This guy... This guy's either English or Russian, and this guy's either English or Russian.
He looks more Russian to me.
Yeah, I would agree.
Can we guess off that then?
We can try.
No, too late. It's too late, Nathan! You wasted all your time! Condole you squander away your time. That was part one. So lightning struck the boat, and then crabs came on board.
This is a mighty unlucky ship.
Fuck yeah, it is. Okay, so...
Electrocuted,
Electrocuted would be what I'd pick, yeah.
14 others were present.
I guess the people below?
Jeez. Okay,
Wait, where the fuck was Aramid?
He's a topman, so he was up there in the rigging.
I know, but where was he in that scene?
I saw him at one point.
Okay, another
Just
door
don't
just
remember.
opened. Why don't we guess on these people real quick, and then...
Yeah, we will. I wanted to find a mole, because I know I saw him. There he is.
Oh, he just looked like he was, like, fucking strung over the side of it. Okay.
There's no way we can guess.
No, there's no way.
I don't know why it's
we don't even know how they
so
died yet
like-
either, so it's not like we can get confirmation on it.
Yeah.
Why do we know how these two died?
We know how this guy died.
Well, why don't we... Okay, so we think he's an English
we know
top
that he's
man.
a topman, and we think that he's English.
Oh my fucking
And I guess
god,
you're
goddamn.
right.
Yeah, that other guy looks way more Russian. Okay,
Well, we know that the other guy died too. He was shot by that lady.
He was clubbed.
Nicholas.
We'll have to go back through this just with all the names to see. Oh, okay, he was Maba. Okay. Excellente. Look at you fucking go, my guy.
We
Yeah.
definitely could have beaten this in one day, probably.
We could have. Too bad you're a busy son of a bitch.
I'm not even the one who's got to call it off. You are.
Hey, we can come back after.
Or we can, I don't intend to.
Let's say
We're
that
gonna
he's.
say that you
yeah.
are Leonid Volkov.
There's no other Russian topman anyway.
I guess he could also be Timothy.
No, he's got like. No, I think he's Russian.
Who is Timothy Butte? Timothy Butte. Where's the other? Who's even the other topman? Hey, there's no way of telling. We're gonna. Say
Yeah, there is
Russian.
literally no the fact. So this is the Russian is the guy who got shot by
by the lady.
by Emily whenever they were
This
leaving.
lady.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the Scottish top man.
I
I feel like
fucking-
he might be dead already.
I have no fucking idea.
Oh, wait, who's this? This might be a topman.
Well, he is climbing.
He's
I
a
mean, he
topman.
doesn't look Asian to me. Man, he's just very barely getting away from that crab too.
That might be Nick. That's Nicholas.
That is Nick. You're right.
Because he's in the process of.
Yeah, and whenever he gets
God.
speared, he lands on the main deck, so that makes
Yeah.
sense. I would almost not ever want to be a top man, but at the same time, it kind of looks like they'd be a little bit better off than the people on the deck whenever that shit's happening.
It would be. I mean, it would be a tough.
You're like, do I
they
drop
say
down and
that
help them, or do I stay up
They
here?
say that they were like really like. You got to a point where what are these guys doing? I guess they're just hauling.
They're pulling a oh, they were hoisting the sail or lowering it or something.
They say that
The top men probably had really high fatality rates.
you just. Well, no, they say that they just got so good at what they did that like. They would like show off and stuff and like do tricks in the rigging when they weren't busy because they were so good at.
Well, they were basically trapeze artists. If you really think about it. All right, but is the cow thing the next
Oh,
bit?
the cow thing is a thing we can look at. I just want to open some of these doors and have a look around.
Well, that was part one of the soldiers chapter. So
Is that the whole?
that was the whole chapter. Where are you going? What are you doing?
I just wanted to look and see. There's no... That's the whole chapter,
Yeah.
right?
Well, it went
No, there
on
is.
the cargo deck, part 8. Oh, so we didn't see the very last bit of it.
You haven't seen the last part.
Oh, that's going to be fucking weird for us seeing the beginning and then jumping right to the end. Maybe this is the cow. Oh, yeah, the door opened. That's right. The door did open.
Something down here.
This is the cargo hold, so it's got to be. I guess I said it until the end of the memory, so.
We'll do this one.
Let's do this one. Where the fuck's the body? There's the body.
Is it you?
That is a bone! A single bone!
Is this part of this chapter? I feel like...
This is the cargo hold, so I feel like it's kind of got to be.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. Can you go through that midway right
Let's
there?
look through all the doors real quick.
Okay.
And just
If you
make sure.
want, Nathan.
Just make sure.
That looks like
There's
something.
something we can check out.
I hate the fly bit, like on a barrel. That just makes me feel like someone shit in the
Like I
barrel
said,
and left
I
it
don't know
there.
if those are flies or if that's just a convenient way for you to know that there's something.
Well, I don't know. Anytime I see them around a body, they
They
just
do
look
look
like
like
flies. It's a rotting casket. Oh, that's
I'm
probably
gonna
the
go ahead
last
and say
little
that
bit.
this is probably the last
Yeah,
part
it's
of it.
probably the last little bit of that memory. I like how you keep looking in that empty box of
That's
Junior
definitely
Mix.
within Junior Mix.
Is that all? Okay, that guy blunderbusted that crab and lost his life in the process.
Who's that back there? I want to see who that is.
Oh, did they
There's a
stab
stabbing
them?
man. Oh, that's Nathan Peters.
Okay, we already know them then, and we already know how he dies. That guy we don't know, though.
And
What would you even call that? Is he just getting stabbed?
Yeah, I guess. Impaled, maybe.
Did you just break your neck?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, just making sure.
This person. I don't know. I'm not. even saying anything.
Ooh, where'd you come from? Okay, he survived till the Kraken anyway. And then you have, that looks like a kid.
That's Mob.
Oh, that's Mob. What the fuck? He was just in the rigging at the beginning of this. He came all the way down
I
to
guess
the
he
bottom
came-
deck.
Maybe this is where all the swords and stuff are stored. So he probably had to come down here to arm himself.
It's weird that they just don't have swords on them anyway. Oh, he tried to stab, but the crab grabbed the spear. Okay, yeah. There's some of the memories are like, all right, I get it. You don't need that much time, and then some of them are like, okay, too much. You can't. Can you open any of these
Can't
doors while you're in the
do
memory,
anything
or
else, no.
okay? So all we know is he got stabbed. Whoever that is, and that's how it ended. On the cargo deck, the corpse was moved post-mortem. Oh. So so that corpse. Oh, I guess the body would have been with the crab, wouldn't it have?
Or they might have thrown it out, given him a burial at sea or something.
I don't know. I think stabs at the end. Yeah, speared. Speared by a terrible beast.
What was he speared? What would you call that even?
Well, back out and you can see it. No, he wasn't clawed.
No, he
He
was.
didn't decapitate.
I guess stabbed. Yeah, I guess
Stabbed.
would be the.
Speared seems to be that's their weapon was the spear, and the crab didn't get him. It was the guy on the back of the crab.
No, I think it was the. Was it? I might have been looking at it. It looks like the crab's legs, or yeah, the crab. I guess it was also the spear. Yeah.
Well, the spear's in his chest. I think that's what got him. I think the crab just grabbed him with his legs.
I thought of that. It looks like his leg is also in his shoulder though a bit, because there's like a dark spot and it's.
Listen, the spear's in him. I'm still sticking with spear.
No, you're right. I'm just saying that it looks like he got by a couple different things.
All right, last memory. That's it.
That's it. That's
Now
all
I'm assuming
she
we're gonna
wrote.
get like some sort of like conclusion bit to the end of this chapter. All these people died.
Who do we got? This guy was electrocuted. You were.
He was
impaled.
speared.
You were.
You were spiked. He was.
You
Two
were
people were
decapitated.
decapitated.
Maybe is that the other top man? Is that the Scottish top man? I don't know.
I don't know if
We're
we
not
have
gonna-
three
we're not
ready for
going
you to.
speculate on that yet.
That was the burning. The other guy got shot,
This guy was spiked.
spiked, and then he was shot.
This
Who
guy
we
was-
think is Charles.
Yeah, I'm not even sure of that. I think it was him. You were.
And then he was blown up. See, where's the body on that? I just see the crab.
Well, like I said, they might have given him a burial at sea.
Why would they keep the crab, though? Meat?
To eat it, yeah. It's delicious.
Did you? Oh, wait, go back to that. Did you see the makeshift like crab saddle they had? I didn't even notice that. I thought it was just like how they were like rigging it up, but that must be like the crab saddle. That's kind of funny. All right, we gotta fucking stop. So
we got a lot of things we can look at, though. We've got a barrel. We have.
I think we have 3 options.
A leg, and we have a cow skull.
All right. Well, we will do the cow skull, I guess, next episode.
We can do a cow skull. I'm interested to see what the cow skull has.
Don't you dare start that memory, young man. You antsy beaver.
I'm gonna look in here.
All right, everybody. We'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Next episode.